Tarot, this is your reading for September 2025. Hold on, I'm doing my Oracle card read spiel. This is your tarot card reading for September 2025. Check out your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Aries, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading. So it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. I just saw the Empress, so this month may bring you some sort of growth, maybe more self-worth, maybe feeling beautiful inside, maybe some elevation of your feminine energy. So let's see. You have the Four of Cups as your overall energy. So some sort of, I don't know, disappointment or boredom, maybe feeling like something was a missed opportunity. For some, it's kind of like a feeling of complacency. You have the World card in your current energy, a completed cycle. This, I feel like, is a new you emerging for this month. King of Wands is the challenge, Aries, Sag, Leo energy. And you have the Two of Cups in the foundation. So a relationship, a partnership, just your dealings with other people is in the foundation. And currently with this closed cycle, for some of you, maybe you are getting some sort of closure. Maybe because of a connection. There is a new you emerging from this. But with this King of Wands in the challenge, I don't know. I guess it makes sense because the Empress showed up, and that's feminine energy. King of Wands would be masculine. And he's all about taking action. He has a plan. He's ready to conquer. But this is the challenge. So in the past, maybe you were doing that already with this Knight of Wands, taking action, feeling this desire, this impulse, perhaps this enthusiasm to do something, to take charge, to, go after what it is that you want. On your mind, you have the Four of Wands. So perhaps a home, marriage, a sense of belonging, a foundation that you're thinking about. And your outcome is the Two of Pentacles, which is a card of being busy. It is a card of juggling a lot. So trying to keep things afloat, trying to keep things balanced. Let's see what this Four of Cups is for you. Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You have the Five of Wands at the bottom. You're being very patient with what you want. Okay, you know what it is that you want. You know what it is that makes you feel happy. And this is wanting to move forward, wanting to communicate that, wanting things to move faster. And being patient with this Temperance card here. And overall with the Four of Cups, there's a bit of, like, I want things to move fast, or I want things to go in the way that I would like them to go. Why isn't that I can't be happy? I do feel, though, that for this month of September, things will start to move in that direction. They will start to be a little bit easier in the flow, a little more at an Aries speed, I guess we can say. So let's see what this World card is. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, Page of Cups at the bottom. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra because of the Knight of Swords. Doesn't have to be. But I think for some of you in the current situation, you have chosen to just emotionally detach from things that, well, either you can't hold on to any longer, or perhaps it was an individual that, was a little on the chaotic side. This is almost like choosing your battles type of energy. I also feel like being more aware of how you are approaching whatever it is that you're wanting to hold on to, whatever it is that you're wanting to keep. I apologize for the cat being in the middle or whatever in front of the camera. And so there is this emotional detachment, this walking away, this closing of some sort of cycle. And I don't think it's such a negative thing, to be honest. I think it's just like kind of like some sort of realization of it is what it is type of thing. And that's it. What is the King of Wands? Could be a Leo with the Sun card here. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra with the Queen of Swords. And the Hermit, Virgo energy. So something here is made very clear to you. Okay, these cards represent being clear, not dealing with any kind of BS, taking off the rose-colored glasses, being open to some sort of communication, but also not forgetting, not being naive. And this Hermit card, it kind of signifies a bit of this isolation, but it also does represent a card of wisdom. Somebody who looks internally, who sees the situation for what it is, and looks at it with the eyes of wisdom, okay, and clarity. But it is clarifying the card that is the challenge, which is this King of Wands. So for some of you, maybe there is a bit of lack of clarity of what to do next, what action to take, what is the plan. Let's see what this Two of Cups is for you. Why is that in the foundation? The Death card, Scorpio, Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the Page of Wands. Bottom is the Knight of Cups. I feel like something here is done with this Death card. Either there is something that was done, or it's a cycle, or perhaps it was just a significant change. Maybe other things changed or done with, and then changed the trajectory of your life. For some of you, just simply dealing with a Scorpio. There is kind of like this energy in the foundation of looking for this partnership that is solid, that is transformative, that is loving, where you feel like your heart is protected, it is received, wanted even. That's the foundation of all of this. So it makes sense as to why the World card is here. Because you're doing away and you're closing off cycles and you're completing something that, or just like lessons learned type of thing, where I almost feel like it's like letting go and not really fighting for something that doesn't deserve your attention. Overall, I just feel like it's making some sort of decision to move towards what does truly make you feel happy. And even though you might have to wait a little bit, even though you're feeling like, why isn't it at the speed that I would like it to be at? I feel like that starts to move. Why is the Knight of Wands here for you? Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords. For some of you, there's been a move in the past or a shift in mentality. I do feel like there is a sense of bringing back peace. You could have had also an opportunity in regards to work or money with this Ace of Pentacles. And there was something that you had to move away from, or again, a mental move. I just get the sense of seeing things for what they are. So the Four of Wands on your mind, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Eight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. This is about your stability. So what's on your mind is, I feel like there's a bit of like something is lacking, or maybe something is not enough. There's a bit of an internal struggle or external, maybe some sort of drama, or maybe just conflicting ideas, whatever. Nonetheless, there's a bit of a struggle. And then the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling stuck, whether it's literally or in the mind. And this has to do with a situation that represents your sense of stability or home. So this Two of Pentacles is your outcome. Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, and Judgment. There's an opportunity that's coming to you here. That's your outcome. And I feel like it's something that, for some of you, it's a reconciliation with someone. Okay, it's working on maybe something family related, maybe building on a relationship, like to make it stronger or to build up that loyalty. I just feel like this is something that you could feel like you could celebrate. But with the Two of Pentacles, to me, I don't know if it's you kind of like wondering, yes, no, maybe so. Like, is this true? Is this not? Am I being deceived? But nonetheless, this this clarification to me looks like you're more on board with whatever this is. Page of Pentacles. Maybe some sort of message comes through. Maybe this is a friendship. It has to do with money with the Page of Pentacles. I also get like a willingness to start over. The Lovers, Gemini, Ten of Wands. And yeah, and for some of you, there is definitely an earth sign involved, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. If it's not that, it has to do with your sense of stability, security, money, work, things of that nature, like the material realm. For some of you, maybe it's something more platonic or like family, friends. But definitely some sort of attachment here. I feel like this is talking things through, how to make something work, because something seemed like a burden, something made you feel like you were stuck. And there is a different look at this, almost like a different perspective. Let's go ahead and take out Oracle cards. Aries, I have to say, I'm not very fond of this reading. Just because I feel like I would have gotten a little bit more out of this energy of things shifting for you for this month. Because, so astrologically, I believe Saturn was in Aries. So Saturn is about discipline, restriction, hard work. So things do become a little bit heavier. And for an Aries who likes, let's go, let's get this done. Very much the leader. There's been a restriction here. There's been a holding back. So in the month of September, that's going to definitely ease up. So that's why I'm saying, like, I would like to see a little bit more in the reading. Maybe it's just I'm not reading the cards the way that I should. I don't know. Maybe that's just my self-doubt. All right. What is the advice for Aries? Expansion. All right. And faith. Nice. Where's the book? Sky God is seeking wise counsel to choose the color of the sky. He wanted the beings of earth to feel serene when they look at his work. Other great spirits remind him to trust his intuition. He will know the right color when he sees it. Sky God trusts and sees the color clearly. Thus, the sky becomes sky blue. Seeking good advice is vital when you're pushing into new territory. Stay away from anyone who is critical of your dreams. This indicates possibly changing your friends. How can I create powerful alliances? Are new people entering my life? Your life is changing as you move away from the old way of relating to others. New people are entering your life. Relationships may no longer work. You need to reach out to those who are in the same vibrational frequency of personal upliftment. Call upon higher companions to advise you at this time. Then you have the card of faith. And that says, Peggy is terrified. She can't see past the wall in front of her, and it is preventing her from moving forward. She cries out for help. The great spirits appear and tell her that she's holding a royal purple brick, thinking it's a wall. They encourage her to place the brick back in the path and ask her not to give up on life. Peggy lowers the brick to the ground and courageously steps forward. Her future lights up. What frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you're experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. I have tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I allowing myself to shine? We are all wounded. Some wounds are recognized easily while others are not. Forge ahead and do not allow your pain to hold you back. You are meant to inspire others, and if you don't carry on, they'll suffer. It's time to deliver your message. So, Aries, if it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.